Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and it is early Saturday morning after Thanksgiving, so hopefully you got to spend some time with your friends and family. It is absolute madness here, and yes, so Laura is due in less than 10 weeks with our first son, and Stella is a toddler and crazy, and along with that, we're trying to transition, Stella into her first bedroom and getting I was up late last night building JJ's crib. So, anyways, as you can see, got laundry. got, closets are getting changed. So, those are all Stella's clothes. Anyways, very transitional. There's JJ's crib. It's because Stella likes to hold on to there and bounce like a maniac. And so, there's a mattress there. But back to bonsai. I'm going to be removing some wire from this nursery Delonix Regia here that I grew from seed, and it stays in the nursery. It's just coming in beautifully, so we'll take a closer look at that. And boom, boom. I'm guessing this is a Thanksgiving cactus because it's in full bloom. Although we have Stella's first vacation Christmas ornament from Key West last year up there. But look at that. Finally getting some age to that trunk. It's really coming along nicely. Boom, nice and woody. It's like a hand reaching out, open up. Nice tropical vibe with that weeping canopy. All right, cool. So getting to remove some wire, and I'm going to show you the technique that I've adopted. Called Nipping the Tips. So that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, so this flame tree, or Delonix Regia, popped up in some soil. It was a dormant seed sent up from Florida from a watcher. And yeah, it just came up, and it's just been naturally elegant ever since. So not sure where we have it. Yeah, I'll push it back a little bit so if you could see there's a nice design in the pot there, and the tree follows that exact same shui going up. Got some nice local rose quartz in here with a God of War statue there saying don't mess with my babies in their nursery. So what I did was I wired these two branches going across and got some nice little slope to them and gave them a little character and depth because they were just kind of going straight out. I got to those early enough, so I'm going to be removing that wire. And I'm hoping it's easy. I got some wire bite in some of my spruces outside, and that a Japanese black pine. I did a video on it. It was horrifying. Although my bonsai broskies and broskas reassured me that it'll give it some character, so that's good for that species. But for the Delonix, once they start turning brown and get woody, they are they're pretty much set in their ways. They're no longer pliable, and pretty much everything shows up on them. So I don't know that it would add character to this species of tree if I was to let it go too long and get wire bite. So hasn't been that long that these are on, but it looks like they set in nicely. So I'm happy I'm getting this off early. Probably easier way to do this would be to cut the wire at the trunk line and then work each branch individually, but I'm going to try and save this wire because, every penny counts. Boom. So yeah, I'll just straighten that wire out, kind of fold it in half, and then pop it in my bonsai miscellaneous drawer here, which I straighten out from time to time. All right. Boom. So got that. Okay. This thing is really annoying. It's always falling over, but he's pretty cool. All right. All right. Not going to worry about him right now. Yeah, you can see better what I'm talking about with the kind of follows that same shui. And I change my front depending on the season, but my favorite thing about these flame trees, they're so elegant. Their leaves, really nice. If the light isn't that good, I'm working with like a lamp light behind me. That's about it, guys. So, all right, so let's talk about nipping the tips. So these things do grow quickly, and when they come in, they could get long and leggy. So you, in the beginning, this one's about 4 years old, maybe 3 years old. Yeah, 3 to 4. And I have one that's going on 6, and you're just encouraged to prune it often, which is fun. But then, you know, it takes a longer time to recover. You have all these cut lines. So what somebody said was, you know, when they first start forming, get in here where the new growth is coming out the middle and just pinch that growth out. I'm telling you, it's been great because your tree isn't ugly and just a stick in a pot while it comes back from the hard prune. Although the hard prunes are still necessary, I'd say at least twice a year. But we're talking this thing you're gonna need to give attention 6 times a year. So 4 times out of the year, I'm just doing that, pinching the tip. And what that does is it creates some back budding and some branching early on, so you're not getting all these long straight branches and lots of cut lines. So you see less of these. All right, so nip those tips, and hopefully I'll see you guys more often. I don't even have time to watch bonsai videos, so for my broskies who've been making content, good on you. Glad. Keep it on, keep it going. Hopefully I'll be back more regularly soon, but sending y'all my best, and from my family to yours, cheers.